A bill being proposed at the legislature would alter the state's definition of first-degree burglary.
House Bill 2059 modifies the definition of first-degree burglary during a riot and a protest. And as Madison Perales explains, it would increase penalties for those involved.
Protesting is a constitutionally protected right. House Bill 2059 in Arizona might make some amends, and some activists are concerned.
So it establishes the crime of mob intimidation, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor. That can carry a penalty of up to 6 months in jail for simply attempting to compel someone to agree with your viewpoint. And that, to me, clearly fails a First Amendment test.
Councilmember Alan Skillicorn supports the newly proposed bill.
It's very clear that this is just a penalty enhancement for crimes that happened during a riot, and also the component telling police forces not to stand down. I think both of those are positives, and I think it makes a more harmonious Arizona.
Proposed legislation alters the definition of first-degree burglary to include burglaries committed during a riot. It states that someone who participates in a riot consisting of at least 25 people can be charged with a Class 3 felony.
What they're trying to do is enhance the safety of protest.
Ortega believes the bill is a threat to people's liberty.
In my opinion, are violating people's freedom of expression, which is protected by the First Amendment.
HB 2059 states that any person who commits an offense in, quote, furtherance of a riot or an unlawful assembly shall be sentenced to the next higher class of offense than their original conviction.
What is a riot? What is an unlawful assembly? The proposals do not deal or define it in a way that lets people who want to protest know that they may or may not be violating the laws.
Activist Salvador Reza says he was arrested 3 times. He thinks this bill will worsen punishment.
It's the year to 2 years to 3 years that you're going to be fighting in court. And then your fight is going to be you and the state.
While the bill seems to be straightforward, Ortega is skeptical.
The likelihood that this will pass is very small, but you can never say never.
Tomorrow morning, the House plans to discuss the bill further, and several people are expected to attend to voice their stance.